Welcome back to the channel, everybody. We are busting open a Zillion. It's the new Zillion G, left-handed. This is one of my reels. I'm gonna see if I can't upgrade the worm gear. I haven't done it. I don't think I have. As you can tell, I've got a cold or something. I've been feeling like crap for the last few days, so bear with me on that. But I'm just cleaning up some excess grease before I try and take it apart. Alright, so gotta start with, there's a little O-ring around here that should just pop right off. A little bar. Slide that guy off. This guy should pop off here. If not, I can probably get it off. The washer. The pawl guide. Now the trickiest part of getting this off is this retainer here. You can do it a couple ways. You could take a flat screwdriver and push it that way and slide it off. It's pretty tough. Or I use needle nose pliers. If you haven't done it this way, I wouldn't recommend it just because it's a little tougher. So you have to essentially split it here and push that way. I don't have a problem doing it. I've done it a million times, so for me it's not too bad. It's just getting the nose pieces lined up on these two edges here to essentially push that clip open. Essentially like that. You can take that. There's that. Make sure these washers are in the exact order they came off. And this guy should slide right out. Bam. So there's that guy. And it looks like I have not upgraded my worm gear on my Zillion, so that's always good. I can't remember which ones I've done, so there's a bushing on one side, and then there's a bushing on this one as well, but you have to pop this clip off as well. Let me see if I can get my bearings out. Got a couple bearings here. These are the 4.7 2.5s, so 4 by 7 by 2.5. And I carry those in stock. Those are just Boca. These might be Boca 5s just because they're not spool bearings. So those are good. Alright, so that guy. That guy. Just doing a spin test on him. See what else I got in here. Alright, so that guy, that guy. I'm going to do a little drop of oil on each one. Alright, should be good. Now I'm just going to replace. So while this is off, I'm just going to clean it up a little bit. guy back on the side. Now this guy here, again, this is pretty tricky because this is really tiny. You can take your pliers, and you definitely don't want to hit any of these teeth. Alright. This guy should just pop right off. This guy should slide off. Swap it. And this guy clips right back on. Put that clip back on. Now if it won't go, you can press it with the flathead. But a lot of times it'll just slide right back on. There it goes. So that is good to go. Then all you do is slide it back on. Do everything back in reverse. Put the washers back on. Now what I've found is, after replacing bushings with the bearing, there might be a slight variant in dimension. And that's just because these are plastic, these are metal. So if this clip doesn't fit back on flush, you might have to take one of these washers off. If there are two washers. If there's not, well, looks like it's just one thick washer. A lot of times I've seen where the bearing is just slightly thicker in diameter than the bushing, and putting this washer on has to be flush, as flush as possible, to get this guy back on. And there it goes. Alright. So got this guy back on. Clean up a little bit. Thing is good to go. Now, clean this guy off a little bit. Just put it back in. Make sure it's seated in. Put that washer on. And put that guy on. Slide the rubber. Put this guy back in. Come on. Put that guy back on. Nose plate back on. Nose plate. Nose plate, screw. And there you go. You now have a upgraded worm gear on the new Zillion G. This is I think it's a 101 XH. It's the 85-1. I just need to re-grease everything, oil my stuff, just pretty much breaking it down to see how it's been lasting over the last 2 years. Just because this is the Japanese version, it's got the aluminum gears instead of the brass gears, so just seeing how it's holding up, and it's been great so far. This is my football jig reel. It's been fantastic. I'm about to hopefully put another 24-pound bag on it, fishing offshore in the next week or so. But that is it. Bearing upgrade. Smash that thumbs up, guys. Appreciate you guys for watching, and have a good one. Peace.